Imagine being surrounded by hundreds of people, all believing the exact same thing. And even if part of you feels something is wrong, you stay silent. Not because you agree, but because humans are terrified of standing alone. This is called group thinking, and it controls human behavior far more than most people realize. Every day, people change their opinions, behavior, and even morality just to fit into a group. At school, at work, on social media, even in friendships. Because the human brain was built for survival. And for most of human history, survival depended on belonging. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by your tribe could mean death. So the brain evolved to fear social exclusion almost like physical danger. That fear still exists today, even when there's no real threat. That's why people laugh at jokes they don't find funny, agree with opinions they don't actually believe, or stay quiet when they know something is wrong. Psychologists call this conformity, and one of the most famous experiments in psychology proved just how powerful it is. In the 1950s, psychologist Solomon Asch showed participants a simple question with an obvious answer. But before the real participant answered, everyone else in the room intentionally gave the wrong answer. And shockingly, many participants ignored their own eyes and agreed with the group instead. Why? Because humans deeply fear social rejection. Your brain constantly asks one hidden question. If I disagree, will I still belong? And social media has made this even more powerful. Today, opinions spread faster than ever. The moment thousands of people support something online, others instinctively begin following too. Not always because they truly agree, but because popularity creates psychological pressure. Your brain mistakes popularity for correctness. This is known as social proof. If enough people believe something, it starts feeling true automatically, even when it's irrational. That's why group thinking can become dangerous. Because when people stop thinking independently, groups can normalize almost anything. History is full of examples where ordinary people followed harmful ideas simply because everyone around them did the same. And the scariest part is, most people believe they would resist group pressure, but psychology shows otherwise. Humans are emotional imitators. We copy speech patterns, behaviors, opinions, even emotions, without realizing it, because fitting in feels safe. Standing alone feels risky, and group thinking becomes strongest when emotions are high. Fear, anger, outrage, strong emotions reduce critical thinking. That's why crowds online can become extremely aggressive very quickly. People stop acting like individuals and start acting like one emotional mind. But here's the important part. Group thinking is not always bad. It also helps humans cooperate, build communities, and feel connected. The problem begins when belonging becomes more important than truth, because once people fear questioning the group, independent thinking disappears. And maybe real intelligence is not blindly rejecting every group, but having the courage to think for yourself even when the crowd disagrees. Because sometimes the hardest thing for a human being is not being alone. It's thinking differently while surrounded by everyone else.